Every month, we pick one lucky commenter and subscriber from all of our unboxings, and they win a £100 OnTableTop gift card. And remember to click that little bell, because that really helps us out.
Hi everybody, it's Justin from OnTableTop. I'm joined by Jerry, and today we are having a look at more The Drowned Earth. So Jerry, what are we having a look at today?
Having a look at tiny fighting dinosaurs.
Tiny fighting dinosaurs are fun. Better than tiny fighting men?
Very much so. So we have a little pack of Domeheads, and we also have a pack of raptors.
Utahraptors, I believe they're called.
Could
so
be.
If I bring them in the shot.
Yep.
So they are very, very nice. They are cast in white metal.
Yep.
And you get your stat cards in the blister. So what do you want to look at first? Domeheads or raptors?
Let's have a look at the Domeheads.
Domeheads? All right.
Yeah.
Now,
start with the little ones, work our way up.
I don't know, because if movies have taught us anything, it's the little ones that get you.
Yeah.
But these are actually interesting because they act as a faction-neutral sort of unit in the game that you can actually take, which is nice. Because, of course, there are dinosaurs everywhere in this world. So, got your stat card. Ooh, these guys only have 2 wounds. They are not hefty.
No, and you'll see that. They are tiny little ickle-tiny dinosaurs.
Ickle-tiny dinosaurs.
Ickle-tiny dinosaurs.
All right, well, let's get them out of the bag. They are one... No, there's one of them's a couple of pieces.
One of them is a separate leg.
Yeah. But for what they are, they're lovely little models. Do you have some of these built, yeah?
Yep, I have a couple of those built.
Now, I have seen these in-game. They can be quite annoying with their abilities.
Yeah,
so if I give them the built ones.
The little headbutters.
Yeah. Well, if you think, just a little charge, a little boop off the top of a ruined building, fall into, like, piranhas or something, it happens.
Yeah, nobody wants to end up being booped into some piranhas.
Yeah. Well, they've got Sting Like a Bee. When charging, this model gains +1 damage in addition to the normal charge bonus, which is nice. Melee of 6, not bad. Right, so that's them. I will give these to you, Jerry.
It's very decent of you.
You can add them to your own, small theme park that I'm sure you have somewhere hidden about.
Jurassic World.
All right, the next one is the Utahraptors.
Yep.
Now, these guys are a bit more hefty.
A lot more hefty.
Yeah, well, if we quickly look at their stat card first, you can see they've got decent stats on them. They are all melee, so they don't have any ranged attacks, because why would they have ranged attacks unless they're little spitters?
That's what we're going to say. Some of them could be acid gobbers, but no, these are very much the hunt in packs, tear you limb from limb style. Yeah,
so they've got 4 wounds, which is pretty good. Ability-wise, they've got Mobility to Leap. When making a leap test, this model may re-roll the attribute dice. Okay, so if you haven't played this game, we do have some Let's Plays and demo games online.
Yeah.
You've got an attribute and a feat dice. So being able to re-roll your dice in this game is good, because if you're trying to parkour it between 2 buildings, yeah, you might fail and fall into piranhas, as the aforementioned piranhas.
Has something happened to you in a Let's Play with piranhas? Because you seem to be fixated on piranhas.
I am fixated on piranhas.
You need to let this go.
I can't let this go because it was really, really painful. It's one of my bad beat stories. The models themselves, they are very big, and they're kind of like a midpoint evolution between a raptor and a bird, because you're starting to see some feathers on these, which is quite nice.
Well, based on current archaeological evidence, we know that dinosaurs were feathered.
Oh, right.
So if these had come out 10, 15 years ago, chances are they would be more like the Jurassic Park, just giant lizards.
Yeah.
These days they're working on the principle that they're descended from avians. And so it's almost like a cycle. So we went dinosaur to bird to dinosaur again.
I see.
So there's a lot of featherage going on, and I quite like it because it means you can do something that's very peacock or parroty. Even on their stat card, they have very bright feathers attached, because we know they're feathers on dinosaurs. We don't know what color those feathers were.
I'm thinking something like birds of paradise.
Yeah, you can really go nuts with them.
Yeah. When they're built, how did you find the build on these? Because I know you put these together. I assume it's the usual for metal?
It is. You will need to give them a bit of a scrub, because the mold release on them fought with me. I didn't bother scrubbing off the bat, and I really should have. But super glue gel, once they've been scrubbed down, they'll go together quite nicely. Yeah,
that's one thing I've actually been doing a lot recently. If I've been working with metal miniatures, there's a Loctite gel you get, which is really, really good, because it's got a great applicator, really easy.
It's the only thing I use for resin and for metals.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there's Jerry's recommendation.
Don't like thin glue. It just goes everywhere. Unless you're going to start applying it with like a cocktail stick. And
just dabbing it.
Yeah. So quite nice. They do come on slotted bases, even though there's no slots on them. And in fact, this gentleman is legs akimbo, and he only barely sits on that base. So with this being drowned earth, I would build that up, put water effects or something like that in there, because you don't need to worry about the slot for this one. But it's the standard base they come with. So
yeah, well, you see, I've always found, you see if you actually take some of that thin super glue you're talking about.
Yes.
So you pack out that gap with toilet roll and then just bead that in and it just fills it out.
Yeah, I just put plastic card over it.
Really?
Yeah.
I think my way's simpler. All right, anyway, everybody, I'll tell you what, have you been enjoying the drowned earth? Drop your comments in below, let us know what you think. Hopefully you like these models, and well, if you're checking them out, make sure and check these guys out, because they should be at Salute this year. We'll move on. We'll see you again soon.
Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe, and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.